Hello! Hello, hello! It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I always have to remember. It always makes me so happy when it's Tuesday, because then I hit the 2 on my keyboard, because that's my shortcut for the game screen. It's Tuesday! Hello, Blue. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Pario Marty. Ah, yes, my favorite. We're just gonna jump in. Now, I'm not super confident starting like a little later than like the normal 12 p.m. time of like a full 50 turns with Mario Party 3. Because Mario Party 3 can go on for a bit with the right circumstances. So I'm thinking we'll probably just bump it down to 40 and see what's up. We'll probably do that. No handicaps. What am I, a chicken? Chilly Waters, custom game. We'll go 40. Did all mini games. Bonuses on. If I didn't have to worry about picking up Riley at 3:45 from school, then it wouldn't matter. But I do have to worry about it. And I'm not gonna like leave with like 1 turn left of the board just to come back for like 5 minutes. I'm not gonna do that. I wouldn't do that to you. Because it takes a while to get from my home to Riley's school. Anyway, Chilly Waters. It's frozen. That's it. That's the tweet. I'm going last. It's going in reverse order. Love that. Love that. I'm also, the current costume change is Daisy, so this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. I always play as Daisy. I love playing as Daisy. Daisy's my favorite. I love Daisy. So how is everyone doing on this wonderful, wonderful Tuesday? I just drew a blank. I don't even know how I'm doing. I don't know. I was in like a big rush to get Riley everything ready because I cooked a pizza, so that takes a bit, and I had to wait for it to cool down after it was done. I had to eat, and then I think what happened. So it's pajama day at school, and I couldn't find any of like Allie's old pajamas that would work for Riley, because there's a pair of pajama pants that Allie had like worn for years for pajama day, but they're I think they're way too big on Riley, and I'm like, ugh. But her regular jammies works perfectly fine. It's appropriate for school. So I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna wash them. We're just gonna wash them in the morning. Put you in regular clothes for the morning. Wash your pajamas, because she only has 1 pair. So we washed them real quick. And then after they were done in the washer, I threw them in the dryer. But I think what had happened is I think I forgot to turn the dryer on. I think I forgot to turn the dryer on. And it was like 11:15 when I realized this. I'm like, oh shit. So I went and fixed it and checked on it every like 10 minutes until it was like completely dry. It was completely dry at 11:50. And I usually leave here by like 11:55, 12 to get to the no. Ah, I got my tail. I was too complacent. Yeah, I usually leave here by like, you know, 11:55, 12 p.m. at the latest, to make sure I get up to the school in time, get a good parking spot, and make sure I'm there early, because I've always been that way. I would rather show up somewhere ridiculously early and just kind of sit and chill. Like, I wouldn't show up like to a place specifically early, but I would like be there in the area, either like driving around or parked and waiting in my vehicle until about like 5 or 10 minutes. So, yeah, yeah, that was a kind of a buzzer beater on getting her jammies dried for pajama day at school, but they're dry, she's wearing them, she looks cute, and all the other kids are wearing really cute pajamas, so I love it. Where even... I bumped my desk on that. Okay. It was the button I wanted anyway, so that makes sense. I don't have money. I need to fix my problem. I don't have money. Walmart Lurk, hello Johnny, hello, welcome in, hope you're having a good day. Thank you for Lurk, hopefully Walmart treats you somewhat decent. I would hope Walmart treats you somewhat decent, because sometimes Walmart's not very fun. Ow. Oops. Ah! Come on, this is 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Oh, that was not the jam button. Oh, it's up to me. We're fucked. Yep, I knew it. What is wrong with me today? Something is wrong in the universe. The universe is off balance. Maybe it's the Switch 2 Pro controller. It does, like, again, the Switch 2 Pro controller, it does feel different. Like, the button layout is, like, the exact same. But there's a different feel to it, and it throws me off. The joysticks are, like, the biggest difference to me. Because it's softer. I don't know how else to describe it. It is softer. So, it's softer. It does feel heftier. So, but like, that shouldn't throw me off. Not like this to lose 2 minigames in a row. Ones that should be an easy win for me. Of course, I would go further. And to go further beyond plus Ultra. I'm gonna get back to watching My Hero Academia. Because, like, I know some characters are definitely problematic. There are problematic design choices with some of the characters. I understand that. It's just like the story is, like, too good. I'm the A button. The story's too good. But, like, I've also seen bits and pieces of what happens later on in the story, so... yeah. But I've also, like, seen bits and pieces with, like, no context whatsoever. So, yeah. But also, like, the stuff's been out for a minute, so... like, I understand people talking about it now that it's been out for a while. Hey, we won! Nice. So, you know, because I remember scrolling one day on TikTok, and I just, out of the blue, out of nowhere, I got, like, completely spoiled on something related to Aizawa. And I was like, excuse me! Yeah, I was like, excuse me? Like, hello? Right here on my TikTok For You page? Like, just right out the gate, it's like, wow, okay. Like, okay. That was an insane spoiler to come across. Oh, goodness. Man, my TikTok page is a wide variety of things. A wide variety of things. And, where's my brain going? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this for a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna let it take us. But I I think I'm gonna jump this one, because then I can steal from Boo. Okay. There is something I want to talk about, like TikTok, right? You get like a wide variety of people on TikTok, whether it's creators, commenters, the like, right? You get like a wide variety. And you get some people who are like really, really cool, who just mind their own business and, you know, do whatever. And then you get the commenters who clearly didn't watch the whole freaking video before commenting. Like, there are some really good content that's like, oh, with comments like, oh, deletes paragraph. Those are kind of funny because they're like, oh, had you in the first half. But my most recent TikTok, when I ranted about K-pop Demon Hunters, my most recent TikTok, like, I don't know the exact number, but like all but one comment just completely missed the mark of what I was talking about. And it's one of those, tell me you only watched like the first like 5 seconds of the video without telling me you only watched the first 5 seconds. Because my whole point with that rant, so like TLDR on it, I kind of ranted about covers of Golden versus Your Idol. I had seen a lot of covers of Golden, a lot of covers of Your Idol. And my rant was about people, like the same artist or like the same person who will cover Golden will sing the Korean in Golden, but they will translate the Korean to the English in Your Idol, and it's the same person that'll do that. That was what my rant was about. The comments completely missed the mark. And they missed the mark in such a way where it's like, tell me you just didn't, like, understand anything I said. Because, like, yeah, what my rant is about is, like, it's the same person who will keep the Korean in one song but not the other from the same damn movie. Like, because, like, a lot of the comments were saying, oh, if people are not comfortable with the Korean lyrics, they are free to translate it. And yes, I agree. I agree with that. But that wasn't what my rant was about. That wasn't the point. The point was, if you are uncomfortable trying to sing the Korean lyrics and trying not to butcher them, then do that for every song you cover. Not just one. Why? What is happening? I am failing the games that I am normally good at. So I see Mario and Luigi literally right there. There we go. We did it. But yeah, the comments were like, yeah, if someone doesn't want to sing the Korean, they're free to translate it. And again, I agree with that. Like, I don't like it when people like cop out and do, it feels like a cop out to me personally for someone who has been listening to K-pop for 15 years. But it feels like a cop out to me, but I have no problem with people doing that. Making English version of songs or like fan translations of stuff or even covering with like little bits of translated lyrics. I don't care that people do that. It's just annoying to me when people will keep the Korean in Golden, but they'll translate it for Your Idol, which are 2 songs from the same movie. That's where I have a problem. Because it's like, again, if you're going to translate lyrics to Your Idol, translate the lyrics to Golden. So yeah, a lot of the comments just like missed the mark entirely of what my rant was about. And anytime I get a new comment and it's in that same vein, it just bugs me in a way. Cause like, you literally missed the whole point. And I see comments like that on like a lot of other people's TikToks. So it was very strange to get it on mine. Cause shit. There was a TikTok I saw earlier today where they were talking about like wrestling or something, and or just something in general, and there was a comment that just it was another K-pop related comment, because it's this gal that ranted when it's like, hey, when K-pop artists come to America, we want the Korean version of the songs, not the English version of songs. That's why we like K-pop in the first place, so like stop doing that. And she went on this rant about, you know, about it's like, hey, but like if the song was like originally in English, then yeah, that's the original version. We want like original versions to these songs. Uh-oh, I was too late. Nice. So yeah, it's like, if like the original version of the song is in English, like In Your Fantasy by ATEEZ, then yeah, listen to that one. We want that one. We want whatever was like the quote unquote original song. And there was a comment, like, and she even like mentioned that later in the video, and someone commented, yeah, but if the original song, if the first version of the song was in English, then that was the one that we would probably want. And like, it's like, bro, she said that exact thing like the second half of the video. Like, people don't pay attention. It's crazy. Yeah, people on the internet no brain. Yeah, it's all over. All over. Hello, DA. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, I wanted to like mention that because seeing it firsthand in my own comments is crazy. Because like I even like seeing those comments, I'm like, did I not get my point across? And I listened back to what I said, and it's like, no, I got my point across. It's like people will sing the Korean lyrics for Golden, but not Your Idol. Because like the beginning, I mentioned that like people will, you know, translate the lyrics to Your Idol, but I give the example of Golden first before Your Idol. And it's like, do people not pay attention to anything? Like, excuse me? Yeah, because I'm like, you know, up voices, you know, together we're glowing, golden, you know, up the noses, yo, when you get to Suamnan, gonna be golden. Yeah, it's like like the same person. I want to say, what's his name? Caleb Hiles. We came across some of his covers. Great singer, by the way. He is a phenomenal singer. He is very talented. Love him a lot. We came across his cover of Golden, which nails it. He sings the Korean even, I'm pretty sure. You know, he sings Yoani Gejisuwamnen, gonna be golden. He sings that perfectly fine. But he had uploaded a cover of Your Idol, and he translated that to English. The same guy who sang the Korean for Golden translated it to English for Your Idol. And it's like, what? That's kind of where the basis of my rant came from. And I'd seen it in other places too. So I just, yeah, and again, like, it's like no hate to Caleb himself. He's a great singer. Love him. Again, fantastic vocalist. Like, great. But it's like that, just that little bit that bugs me so bad. And again, it wouldn't bother me if you sang Korean for both or English for both. It's not a pick and choose situation. What are we doing? I'm swinging the axe. Love that. Great. Awesome. Pasta's good. Let's rock and roll with our Switch 2 Pro controller. Oh! I hit both buttons at the same time. That happens a lot when I panic. I hit multiple buttons at once. Oh, we were like synced up for a second there, Mario. What happened? Look at that. Smoked him. Smoked him! Ah! We're a real lumberjack now. We're the better couple. Ha ha! I do love Luigi and Daisy as a couple, though. I do love that. But yeah, the basis of my whole rant was that it's people translate one but not the other. And it's like, I don't care what you do. Literally do not care what you do. If you're going to translate one song, translate the other. But if you're gonna sing the Korean for one, sing the Korean for the other. Especially, 영원히 깨질 수 없는 is a bigger phrase than anything in your idol aside from Baby Saja's rap. And even then, it's... if you have kind of a grasp on Korean pronunciations, then it's not hard to pick up. So... so it's just crazy, you know, keeping you in check, keeping you obsessed, play me on repeat, Kudupshi in your head. And they're like, yeah, Kudupshi kind of sounds like endlessly. Yeah, it's the same syllables. And it roughly translates to that, but it's like, if you're gonna do English, do it for one, do it for both of them. So, yeah. There's my rant. There is my rant for the day. TikTok comments still amaze me sometimes with how bad some of them are. I see it in the K-pop space. I see it in the wrestling space. I see it in a lot of other spaces. Parenting, especially. Yeah, I even had left a comment in someone's TikTok about, we didn't even watch SmackDown Friday night. Didn't watch it because we were playing Pokemon. Because we have priorities. Okay. And, so there was a triple threat main event between Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, and Nia Jax. And, I had seen clips later after that, because it main evented. That match main evented. And there were some spots that looked very rough. Oh, that was too far. I should have... it's fine. There was some... I think it was towards the end of the match. I've heard people say that it was a good match before Jade got hurt. And everyone's blaming Nia, everyone's blaming Jade, everyone's blaming the ref. Barely anybody's blaming Tiffany. My conclusion, because I looked at all sides like a normal person would, and came to my own conclusion that everyone was at fault in one way or another. Everyone made some kind of mistake in that whole finagle, and hopefully everyone learned from this. It's my hope. Because, okay, it started with, there was some spots, triple threat match action, whatever, and there was a spot where Nia threw Jade into the steel steps. I say steel because they're not. Here's a hint. They're not actually steel steps. They're aluminum plated, but still. But anyway, Nia throws Jade into the steps, and what you're supposed to do, if you're the one being thrown, you gotta protect yourself. You gotta throw your hand out there to catch yourself so you don't actually hit the steps. If you look real close and pay attention to what the wrestlers do, a lot of the times they're throwing their hands up before they like hit something to like, you know, sell the effect of the move. So when Nia threw Jade into the step, Jade was supposed to throw her hands up to protect her head, but I think it was just, it happened too fast. She didn't get it up in time, and I think like right on her brow bone, her face got busted up. It was so bad. It was so bad. She got fucked up. Probably got rocked pretty good too. All right, I'll take it. So, and she's, you know, her head's open. You can, like, see things you're not supposed to see. And she's bleeding, you know. So it's like, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. So, and then a few moments later, Jade comes in, hits, I think the move is called the Eye of the Storm from Jade. It's like a slam, some kind of a slam. And she hits it on Naya. And Tiffany was supposed to break up the pin with a drop kick, which that's what normally happens in triple threats. You know, you got other parties trying to break up the pins. So Tiffany was supposed to break up that pin and drop kick Jade with all that. But Tiffany was very late to that spot. Naya saw it and kicked out on her own. And then Tiffany came in with the drop kick, causing Jade to roll out of the ring, which I think that she just kind of stayed there a minute. So something got messed up somewhere. And then Tiffany, after drop kicking Jade, she covers Naya. And Naya lays there, and ref goes 1, 2, and does a swipe 2 count, with Tiffany still covering Tiffany still covering Naya, Naya never kicking out. And that caused a lot of confusion with a lot of people. And there's a little bit of frustration. It looked like an audible was called. Tiffany goes up for the prettiest moonsault ever. Pins Naya 1, 2, 3. So, go away. What even is that username? I was gonna ban it, but I was just looking at the username. Shaving a Crobat. Shaving a Crobat. Why? I don't think Crobats have fur to shave. Like, yeah, it's based off a bat, but it's also a Pokemon. What? That's crazy. Crazy. No one holler for... I think I was too amazed at... Okay, I was going to holler, but then, I had a thing on Google Chrome that I needed to close out of real quick because it popped up. 'Cause sometimes it yells at me about ad blocker. And I'm like, I don't need this. I saw the bot, but I was taking care of my ad blocker first. And then I was going to ban the bot. And then I was looking at the username, like, that's a username. Yeah, Blue's been here. Anyway, back to the wrestling. So people are... I'm seeing most of the hate for Jade and Naya. Because Jade has been facing, oh, Jade can't wrestle shit, and Naya has always gotten shit for being a dangerous worker. Even though I think Naya has been doing a very good job her second run. Hey. So, but I think in that whole freaking ending sequence, I think everyone had a little bit of blame put on them. Even the ref, because there was a lot of things they probably could have done differently. Because I think from Jade's perspective, I think she just got rocked a little bit and forgot her spot. Because with Naya not kicking out and Naya not kicking out and Tiffany still covering her, I think what was supposed to happen, and seeing other like fan cam angles, I think what was supposed to happen was Jade was supposed to pull the ref out. And Jade didn't get to that spot in time, causing the weird 2-count miscommunication. And, could the ref have done something? Maybe. I think she was just maybe listening for production in the back to maybe kind of help out and trying to listen for the wrestlers. And I think, in Nia, from Nia's perspective, I think she was just looking for the closest out and still protecting who was supposed to win to, you know, protect Jade because Jade is hurt. But that was from her perspective. It could have, you know, been a little different. I think it was just a lot of miscommunication. No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it around. Yeah, I think it was just a lot of miscommunication. Because Jade got hurt. She got busted open pretty good. Nia probably should have said something to the ref, like count to 3. Or the ref could have said, hey, kick out. And then Tiffany being late to that drop kick, forcing Nia to kick out because Nia kicked out of Jade's move. Why would she not kick out of just Tiffany breaking up the pin and trying to steal the cover? Why would that happen? Like, logically speaking, that wouldn't make any sense. But it's also, like, exposed a lot of holes in, Tiffany's title reign because, I am, Tiffy tired of her title reign. I'm gonna be real clear with that. I'm Tiffy tired. And, even when she was in NXT, I wasn't, like, the biggest fan of her. Her feud with Becky kind of, you know, made me see improvements in her. Because Becky brings out the best in a lot of people. People don't seem to realize that. People love to shit on Becky right now. But, like, I saw improvements. Tiffany has gotten, like, good in the ring, doing the moves and stuff. But, something about her feels off to me, and I just am not a fan. Turning her babyface was the worst decision ever. It's like, oh, why did she turn babyface? Oh, people love to yell Tiffy time. And she's a hot blonde with big boobs. That are fake, by the way. For one, you can kind of tell they're fake boobs, and two, I remember there was a match on SmackDown and her top kind of rose up a little bit and you can see the under boob and you can see scars from a breast augmentation surgery. Because that's where they would go. They would go underneath. So, yeah, her boobs are definitely fake. I mean, who cares, right? But I'm just saying, she's a stereotypical attractive person to the degenerate male wrestling fan. So it's like, why is Tiffy popular? She's a hot blonde. But also, she fits the same physical archetype as Charlotte Flair, but everyone hates Charlotte. I think the biggest difference is Charlotte is a Flair and Ric Flair's daughter. I think that's the biggest difference. But, yeah, Tiffany's best match, best title defense was with Charlotte at Mania, and it ain't even close. I mean, I feel like Charlotte should have won that match, because I think Charlotte could have made anything work, but also the hate she was getting would have multiplied probably. But Charlotte's in a really good place right now, tag teaming with Alexa Bliss, so... But I don't even remember half the title matches that Tiffany has had. I even forgot she had a match with Trish Stratus at Evolution. I completely forgot about that. So, yeah. Her reign has been so forgettable. She faced Nia Jax 5 times, Jade Cargill 3 times, and Bayley once, Charlotte once, and someone else once. I don't remember. But yeah, she has faced Nia and Jade a total of 8 times. And it really shows major flaws in the SmackDown Women's division. Because, I mean, your big world title caliber stars are in the tag division right now. And your mid card needs some help over at the women's side, because what do we even do with the US title? The women's US title. Can I jump, please? Jump! What? I couldn't even jump. Rude. But yeah, the women's division on SmackDown needs desperate help. It needs desperate help. And it's like, it wouldn't need desperate help if we knew how to book these fucking women! Frustrates me. It frustrates me so bad. Moral of the story is, I don't like Tiffany Stratton. Don't fucking care for her 200+ day reign. It needs to end. And I hope Stephanie beats the shit out of her at Crown Jewel. Anyway. Retro Game Store has picked up 12 4DS games. Nice. Nice. I haven't played on my DS in a long time. Damn it! Why you gotta steal my goods? HVAC guy is gonna come sometime in the next hour, so I feel like I can't start anything because I'm gonna have to go over there any minute. Oh, feel that. I hate it when you're at the mercy of somebody else, like a repair guy or some other guy coming to look at your stuff, because it's like, oh, they give you a time frame on, you know, when they're gonna be there, but they always show up at like the last minute. Like, with the whole dishwasher saga. Like, I was given a time frame from like noon to 5 p.m. and they didn't show up until 5 p.m. It's like, yeah, they were coming out of town, but like, that's inexcusable. That is so inexcusable. It's crazy. That's why I didn't steal Star. I'm really just gonna get ready, head over now. That's, yeah. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But yeah, I hate it when you're at the mercy of someone else. And it's like, no. Like, you're never on your own time in your own house. You are at the mercy of somebody else, and it's frustrating sometimes. 2 more DS games, one's loose, the other's complete box. Nice. Nice. Whoop. Whoop. Don't worry, I got this. I can swim! No! I pressed A! The hitbox on it's weird. Mario Party DS? Nice. I do have Mario Party DS. I do have that one. I haven't played it in a long time, since like high school, I think. Because I remember playing it on the way to a golf tournament. I remember doing that. Because I always got to ride up front in the passenger seat, because we had like a little like van. We had a van to take girls golf. We weren't big enough for a bus, but also we needed our clubs to be in the back. But anyway, everyone always wanted to go in like the middle seats or like the back, and I'm like, I'm cool with being up front in the passenger seat. I'm cool with that. So yeah, and I'd be there. I remember playing Mario Kart DS, and I remember playing Mario Party DS on the ways to golf tournaments. I remember doing that. Alright, time to replace my goods. Yeah, but I have not played Mario Party DS in a long time. But also, it's one of those, I really want to be able to stream DS games. But my laptop is definitely not powerful for an emulator like that. Definitely not. Well, it's probably powerful enough to run them, just not stream them. And like, I don't have problems with emulators, but if I have the ability for, like, actual hardware, then I will. Dang it. It's fine. And I know you can get, like, for capture software for DSs, you need to have it hard modded. And I am terrified of doing that myself, and so is my husband. So it's either I find one in the wild that's already, you know, rigged up to go, or I send one in and pay all that money. It's still gonna cost money either way, but I think it would be really, really cool to do that. So, because that would open up a lot of other games to play on stream. So, I still haven't decided what I want to do on Wednesdays and Fridays. I still haven't quite figured that out yet. Because, I mean, there's a handful of games I could play, but I still don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hate it when I run out of ideas and I don't know what to do, because then it's like, panic. We're having too much panic, not enough disco. Because, like, there's, you know, plenty of games, but it's like, there's a lot that I've already played. There's a lot of games I've played. There's a handful of games I haven't played, but I don't know if I really want to. Or I already have stuff planned for other slots. Like, I have, a game ready to go, for after Xenoblade. Like, that's been planned for a long time. But like, after I finished 2E, I'm like, I have no idea what to do. I couldn't tell you. Dang it! So, yeah. I mean, I can think of like a handful of things, but like, I don't know, man. Oh, goodness. Yawning. What am I doing yawning? Everyone's doing good but me. That's typical. That's typical. Being left behind. Like always. Like always. There's only 2 toads left, by the way. There is 1 toad left, 2 boos, and 3 baby Bowsers. I really need to follow my intuition more. Because I was looking at the top left corner. Well, there's 1 toad left. They can all just whiff. 33% chance of survival. Will they do it? She will not. We will never know where the toad was. It's one of those 2. That game went on way too long, and I got out the very first. I picked one of the cards closest to me, and got out, like, immediately. And what sucks is that was a high-stakes battle. I lost a lot of money off of that. Love that for me. I love it when my fate is in the hands of randomness. My fate is in the hands of pick a card, any card. Brutal. This is very brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where is the star? It's over there. Okay, I mean, I have enough to try to maneuver myself over there. Yeah, I don't have any money, I know. It's not really news of not having money. Trying to think of like what else has been really going on. I know I talked. Ah! That was a choice I just made. I talked a lot yesterday about like how my last week has been going. Yay. Because I unintentionally took last week off. And the first like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, my energy was kind of low. I was feeling tired, but my husband was also home because weather prevented him from working. And we stayed home and played Pokemon like all day, all those days. And then Thursday I got sick. So no stream mostly because I was sick. But I did play Peak Thursday evening with some friends. And Friday there was no stream because I was like, I just want to not do anything in the day. I did play a little bit of Mario Kart World that day. I think I got the rest of my unlocks. Cause I think I needed like a couple more vehicles to unlock, and I had everything unlocked. And yes, I did get mirror mode unlocked. I think I finally did that on Friday. Because what you need to get mirror mode is you need to do stuff in the free roam. And like you need to do like the P-switch stuff, get some question mark blocks or panels, and get some Peach medallions, and do all of that, and then do the special cup again, and then you're gonna go. I think you need to have all the cups completed first, and then have done special cup once, and then get all the stuff, and then do the special cup again, and then if you did it right, at the end of the credits, you'll get a special cutscene showing that you have unlocked mirror mode. I haven't done any cups in mirror mode yet, so yeah, I haven't done that yet, but I do have it unlocked. As well as like all the character costumes for now, and all the character costumes and all the vehicles. So, man, why couldn't we get this one for that big 100 coin pot? Like, why? Ow. No! Okay. So, but yeah, I've been kind of playing around in Mario Kart World. I've done some online races. And, but like online races with randos, ugh, it gets chaotic and frustrating. And I don't mean it in a good way. Like, doing online races with randos definitely lets you know what the current meta is. Where did the star go? Up there. But yeah, online with randos lets you know what the meta is, and there is meta right now. I've never been a fan of like meta builds, fighting game tier lists. Never been a fan of those. Like, ever since I knew what they were, I have never been a fan of them. But yeah, like even just like online races with randos in Mario Kart World, some of them are just so aggressive for no reason. And it's like, dude, people just want to race to have fun, not to get knocked around all willy-nilly. Because, like, I can be sitting, like, 20th out of 24, and someone would just, like, completely ram into me for no reason. Like, I owed them money. Like, that's ridiculous. Dang it, I blinked. But yeah, like I could be sitting like 20th, 19th, 18th, and someone will pass me and just like completely ram into me when there's nobody around, no one has any items. They'll just ram into me like I owed them money, and we're literally sitting like 19th and 18th. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we so aggressive? It just bugs the shit out of me. It's like, dude, I came here to maybe like race against other people who want to have fun, and online with randos is not it. It is just not it. And also, that's where you find people with meta builds and everything. And like, if I had a group of friends, you know, to play Mario Kart with and just do races, like that'd be really fun. That would be more fun than just with randos, because then it'd be people I know. Then we could just agree to have fun. But I need friends first. I need friends who have, you know, online. I need friends who have Mario Kart and have a Switch too. And then we can play together. You know? But I don't know how I feel about playing Mario Kart with like other people right now. Because I have also had very bad experiences doing that. With not just like necessarily randos, just in the case of like joining another streamer's community day. I've had bad experiences. Had bad experiences. So nice. So, yeah. But I will say, Mario Kart World is very fun. It does take a lot to get used to, and I've seen some crazy stuff you can do in it, and it is also pretty crazy that you can do that. Because, with the rail grinding, the wall riding, like all that gets really crazy. So, I mean, an ad break during this minigame, not too bad. AZAB. AZAB. AZABZ. AZABZ. AZABZZ. We're not going fancy with patterns. I don't want to do it right now. A Z A B Z Z A Z Z A A Z. You give up. He wanted the attitude adjustment. Couldn't get it. A Z A B Z Z. What is happening? What is happening? Did everyone turn on their dumbass switch? A Z A B Z Z A A. There's the attitude adjustment. A Z A B A Z Z A A A Z. Okay. A Z A B Z Z A Z Z. A Z A B Z. Heh. Loser. I'm the best. Yes, I am the best. Look at me. Anyway. But yeah, Mario Kart World is very fun. There's a lot of things you can do that make it go burr. But yeah, I'd say overall, there's a lot of things that are so fun. It's very fun to just kind of roam around. in free roam, drive around, do all your missions and everything. It's really fun. The vehicles. I love the vehicle selection. I love it so much. I love the costumes. I do hope some characters get more costumes. Like, DK and Pauline are the worst offenders because they only have one extra costume. And it's like, are we gonna get like some kind of update DLC with extra costumes? Like, are we gonna get that? Like, that would be really, really cool. Because it's like, it's kind of stupid that DK and Pauline only have one costume. So, I have like a handful of really fun costumes. I love the touring outfits for some of the characters. The Peach's one is really good. That jacket with the shorts, the pink jacket and the shorts, that one's really, really good. I like Daisy's tour outfit. I love how she has like little pigtails, and the baby Daisy version is so cute because she's got the little buns on her head. It's so cute. But yeah, a lot of characters have really good outfits. Waluigi's outfits are fire. They're so good. Bowser's are really good. Yoshi's are really good. Aristocrat Yoshi is my favorite because it's purple and he has a little top hat. It's my favorite. It's so good. Alright. Doing a little stretch. I haven't mashed on this controller yet. It's not too bad. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad to mash on this thing. I'm the best. I'm the best. I am the bestest. Well, Peach is getting that star. It's fine. Let's see, what else? I mean, me and my husband have been playing through Scarlet and Violet together. That's kind of what we were doing, playing Pokemon last week. He's on Scarlet, I'm on Violet. We're both kind of doing the DLC for it. We're in post-game stuff. We're in Blueberry Academy doing that story. And we have both come up with like a ragtag group of misfits as our Pokemon team. And also, he has a shiny Tyranitar on his team. And it's like, excuse me? He didn't even hunt for it. It just showed up for him. It's like, why do you have the shiny on your team? I want a shiny on my team. Or just to find a shiny. And I have yet to... And it's like, Scarlet and Violet are arguably the easiest games to find shinies. And I have yet to find a shiny in my own profile for Scarlet and Violet. The only two shinies I have ever found in Scarlet were two shinies on my husband's profile. Because he was running through an area and I had spotted a shiny Shinx. And then he handed me the controller to run around and hatch Charmander eggs because he wanted to try and hatch a shiny Charmander. And as I was running around, I found a shiny Corvisquire. But those are both on his file, not mine. But on my own files, I can't find jack shit. I cannot find jack shit. Of course, I get a big number when I... Ooh, actually. Yeah, we're good. Yes, please. This is working out in my favor. Can you, like, not wake up? All right. But yeah, and then Blue was streaming her bird run, her bird keeper Blue run last night, and so on her team she wanted a shiny Corviknight on her team, you know, which is, you know, fair. And then she hunted shiny Wattrel on her team. So on her team, she has a shiny Corvisquire and a shiny Kilowattrel on her team right now. And she did show me that she found a shiny Bruxish for her team. Not for her team, but she just found one out in the wild. And it's like, what? You're just finding all these shinies. And then last night on stream, she found just randomly a shiny Voltorb. And it's like, excuse me, why is everyone finding shinies but me? Am I like the only person who has yet to find a shiny in Scarlet and Violet? Like, technically, I have found 2 shinies, but they are not on my profile. I have not caught them. They don't have the OG trainer as Tessa. They don't have that. And it's like, I want to find shiny Pokemon. I want to find them, but I can't find them. And it's just like full odds, too. And it's so funny with my husband's shiny Tyranitar, because we were talking, and he had just finished talking about wanting to put a pseudo-legendary on his team. He just didn't know, you know, which one or ones, because I think he ended up with 2 of them on his team, because I traded him a Bagon, a female Bagon specifically. But I traded him a Bagon so he can have a Salamence on his team, because Bagon is exclusive to Violet. So, yeah, Bagon is exclusive to Violet. And he wanted a Salamence. So it's like, yeah, sure, we have the ability to trade. So why not? But that came later. And he was in a cave, and we had just talked about him wanting a pseudo-legendary. We're trying to figure out, like, what all could he want. And he's like, you know, maybe a Tyranitar, you know? And then we were in a cave, and we saw a couple Larvitar pop up. There was one that was kind of further away, because, like, and yeah, there's one that popped up, and it's like, there's a Larvitar there, and to me, it looked a little different than it usually would. And then we both kind of had our suspicions, but then the closer we got, we're like, is that? And it was a shiny Larvitar. Because shiny Larvitar is a little bit more saturated than regular Larvitar. So, yeah, but then Pupitar, Pupitar's shiny is just all purple. And it looks so good because it's a good shade of purple. And both me and him we kept calling it Purpletar. Because instead of Pupitar, it's Purpletar. And it just stuck. So he went and nicknamed his Tyranitar Purpletar. Because even I think the shiny, the thing in the middle is more purple as a Tyranitar. And then, because he doesn't nickname Pokemon very often. He's one of those people that doesn't nickname their Pokemon. And, so when he does nickname a Pokemon, it's like super duper important. Okay, we're halfway. We're halfway in an hour. Maybe we could have done, I don't know. I don't know about everything. Whoops. Oh, that's my green tea. Love that. Do. What do you think? You It's always you. Reverse curse! Dang it. But yeah, he nicknamed the shiny Tyranitar Purple Tar. Because, you know, the Pupitar shiny is purple. So that's where Pupitar came from. Yeah, he's one of those guys. I feel like you're one of two categories whenever you play Pokemon. You're in either category A, where you don't nickname your Pokemon, and category B, where you do. So you either nickname your Pokemon or you don't. And he doesn't really nickname his Pokemon, but he does on special occasions. So for him to actually change the name and give a Pokemon a nickname was a momentous occasion. So it was a great moment. Oh my god, we could have won that. Darn. But yeah. And also our teams are fairly even, because his team, he has Skeledirge, shit, who do he has? He has Skeledirge, Tyranitar, Salamence, Sylveon. It's for Gallade, and shit, who does he have? What the fuck is this team? I don't remember. Crap, he has a Skeledirge, Salamence, Tyranitar, Gallade, Sylveon. Oh shit, because Salamence was the last to join his team. And his team of 5 was really solid. Who did he have? Who the fuck did he have? I'm drawing a huge blank right now. I'm drawing a gigantic blank. Oh my god, who's his last team member? I can't right now, oh my god. Shit. Who is it? Who is it? I don't remember. Oh no. Crap. Was it a grass type? I don't remember who his last Pokemon was. Shoot. Dang it. I don't remember. But I know my team. I'll remember it at some point, or I might go into his file and look. I don't know. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Mario, Luigi, Wario. Mario, Wario, Luigi. Mario, yellow, yellow. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh yeah, I don't remember. Do. And we're golden. Anyway, yeah, my team, I have Meowscarada, I have Floatzel, I have Noivern, Gardevoir, Revavroom. How many was that? Meowscarada, Gardevoir, Floatzel, Revavroom, Noivern. Oh no. Oh no. Now I'm blanking on my own team. Oh no. Shit, I don't remember. God damn, I don't remember anything. My memory is failing me so hardcore right now. It's failing me so hardcore. Hold on. Hold on, there's a... I know I messaged Blue what my whole team was. I'm gonna dig up the message. I don't remember. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna look it up. I don't remember who my team was. Meowscarada, Meowscarada, Gardevoir, Floatzel, Revavroom, Noivern. Oh god, nope. Who's my last? Who was my last? Maybe if I think about nice. My nicknames. Maybe if I think about my nicknames, I'll remember. Cause my nicknames are crazy. They're always so funny for me. My Meowscarada's name is Sunshine. Gardevoir's name is Rosa. Floatzel's name is Wheeze. Cause it's a weasel. Revavroom is Ram. Noivern is Why Do You Fly? God, who the fuck is left? Pyroar! Oh my god, I always fucking forget Pyroar. Pyroar, his name is Charlotte. Cause I was thinking, oh, a lioness, a queen. Who is the queen? Yes, shit. 42 would have been the answer to everything. And also, my Pyroar is a normal Terra type, and the normal Terra Jewel is like a big old diamond, and that definitely fits Charlotte Flair's aesthetic. So yeah, that's Pyroar. Now who the hell is left in my husband's team? Because like, again, he doesn't nickname his Pokemon, so I'm just kind of going off the fucking cuff here. I don't know that. Devin. I guessed. How many people can play on a Battle Royale map? 4. I'm trying to think of like his type coverage. What's the largest number you can get from hitting a display 10? Oop. Yeah, he's got Skeledirge, Fire Ghost. He's got Tyranitar, Rock Dark. He's got Sylveon, Pure Fairy. He's got Salamence. God, I don't remember who the fuck he has. He doesn't have a water type. Shit, I don't remember who his team was. Oh no, I don't remember. Oh no, this is so embarrassing. He's got Skeledirge, Purpletar, Salamence, Sylveon. I named 5 earlier. I'm forgetting. I am forgetting. Oh no. If I look through... I'm gonna send him a message. I'm gonna send him a message. I can't remember. Oh my god, I can't remember and it's bugging me so bad. Does he have an ice type? I don't think he does. He's got Skeledirge. Gallade. Gallade was it. Was it what I was thinking of? Skeledirge. Gallade. Does he have a bird? Does he have a flying type? No, he's got Salamence. Skeledirge, Tyranitar, Salamence, Gallade, Sylveon. Who is the last one? Who was his last Pokemon? Oh no. Oh no, I can't remember anything. I can't remember anything. I don't remember. I'm trying to think like what type it could have been. I don't even, because he was having a problem filling that 6th team member slot because his coverage was really, really good with 5, and Salamence was the last to join. So I'm trying to remember when all he had. He didn't have a water type. Weavile! Weavile was his last member, that's right. Weavile. Forgot about Weavile. Yeah, he's got Skeledirge, Weavile, Gallade, Sylveon, Tyranitar, and Salamence. That is his team. And then my team is Meowscarada, Floatzel, Gardevoir, Revavroom, Pyroar, and Noivern. Oh my god, my brain! My brain just malfunctioned. Bram, 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 bram. I hate the keyboard on my phone because a lot of the time I swear I am typing in things correctly, and it's like my thumb could be like right over the N, but it's like, oh, did you want to type B? And it's like my thumb's not even close. I swear my phone hates me when I try to type. And it's like, I can type. I can type and I can spell things correctly, but according to my phone, I can't. Ow, my hair. So, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Eval. My husband can't even remember. Anyway. Enough of that. So, yeah, me and my husband have been playing Scarlet and Violet. He's been on Scarlet on the Switch 2, and it runs phenomenally better than on the Switch 1. It's insane how much better Scarlet and Violet run on the Switch 2. It's crazy, because I've been rocking Switch 1 in handheld mode, and I have had my fair share of difficulties with the game running. I have had my fair share of it, but it's been really fun. And I mentioned to him one time, I want to play a Pokemon game, not necessarily like real soon, but like playing Pokemon with him and watching Blue do her Bird Keeper run. It's like, I want to do like a silly little challenge, because I did a Ice type Monotype run earlier this year. Like January, February, I think I did my Ice type run. That one was really, really fun. That was real fun. Excuse me. And my Ice type run was real fun. Monotypes are really fun because it really makes you think about like, oh, type diversity, coverage moves, what Pokemon have what types, and it really gets you thinking, about, you know, covering weaknesses, having not too many weaknesses overlap. So, because I have done 2 monotype runs, 1 on stream. And it would be really fun to do another one. So, because I did a few years ago, before stream, or like very early in the stream, because I beat it in like the early stages of my stream. Where did the star go? Up there. So let's go up there. No! I did a water type run in Pokemon Y. That was really fun. I want to say I had Greninja, Blastoise, Lapras, Lantern, shit. Kingdra, and crap. Who else did I have on my team? Mario, what are we doing? Can't quite remember. Did I have a water ground? Did I have a Whiscash? I don't think I had a Whiscash. I don't remember who all I had on my water type run. But my ice type run, I had Ice-Q, Glaceon. I looked it up yesterday. I had an Ice-Q, Glaceon, Frostmoth, Frostlass, Mamoswine, and who was my last one? I can never remember that last one. Oh no. I'm going to forget literally everything. I'm gonna lie down real quick. Please help me. Rotom Fridge. That's right, Rotom Fridge. Ridgy the Fridgy. How could I forget? Because I needed that electric type real bad to deal with those pesky water types. So yeah, that was my ice team. So, and a lot of time, if I'm playing a Pokemon game for the first time, I will typically go off of vibes. Because if I'm playing a Pokemon game for the first time, I am... I will pick a water type starter first. It's just a given for me. So I always pick the water type starter on a very first playthrough. Because I love water type starters. Okay. Yeah, I love water type starters. So on a very first playthrough, I will pick a water type starter. And then I just kind of go from there. We do look up stuff as we go. Me and my husband both, if we're, playing, we look up stuff as we go. So, we look up a Pokemon and we see, like, what type it is. We look at its stats, because we always look at Cerebi. And because Cerebi has real good information. Cerebi is usually pretty quick with it. Cerebi and Bulbapedia have really good info. Oh, come on, why? So we usually look to those two sites for all our Pokemon needs. There we go. So we kind of look up as we go, and then we see what kinds of Pokemon are out there, what kinds of types. There are stats, how to evolve them, and everything. So, so we'll look at that, and then it's like, I kind of look at that, and then like vibe check. So, yeah, I will vibe check, and sometimes the vibes are great, because like if I don't really think I planned my team too well when I first played Scarlet. I don't even remember what all I even had on my team. I know for Pokemon Violet, I did like a semi-challenge run because I played it immediately after I played Scarlet the first time a couple years ago, or like 3 years ago. Yeah, holy shit, the games came out 3 years ago. Yeah, I played Scarlet with Pokemon never used before, and then Violet, I'm like, oh, Violet's all about like, oh, the future, so I'm gonna use Pokemon from my past to conquer the future. That was kind of my thinking there. And so I used Pokemon I'd already used before plenty of times in Violet. So, and I told stories about my previous Pokemon adventures with those Pokemon. So it was really fun. But yeah, Scarlet, I hardly remember what even was on my team. I know I had Quaquaval. I know I had Tinkaton. I know I had... shit, what's its name? Doxbun. And Doxbun. Named Donut. I had Low Kicks. His name was Wiseman. He won the whole game for me, which is great. Trying to think what I even had. I know I had a Tyranitar. Because I remember finding a Larvitar. I'm like, hey, I've never used a Tyranitar before, even though I like to just use current gen. Not, like, I like to use, like, Pokemon, you know, new Pokemon to the gen. But I'm like, I've never used Tyranitar before, and it filled a hole in my team, I think, at the time. So I think it was the last to join. So I had a Tyranitar. It wasn't shiny, which was sad. I did not have my own purple tar. But, Goomba Koopa Boo, Goomba Koopa Boo, Goomba Koopa Boo. Wait, I don't really remember it. I have to go back and look. I have to go back and look to see what my team was. I know I had a Tinkaton named Senna, because it was right at the time I was playing Xenoblade 3, and I love Senna. Senna is my favorite from Xenoblade 3. I do want to replay 3 at some point. Like, full-on replay it. It'd be really fun. Koopa Boo Boo Goomba Koopa. 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 First from the left is Koopa. So, but yeah, and like, again, all this talk about Pokemon makes me want to play it, but I wouldn't know. And like, I only really have the Switch one. Ooh, that's easy. Boo Boo Koopa Koopa Goomba Goomba. 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 Second on the right, Boo Boo. Yeah, I only really have the Switch Pokemon games to play on stream right now. So, my options are Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, Let's Go Pikachu, and Brilliant Diamond. I also have Legends Arceus, but I don't think I would get any enjoyment out of playing Legends Arceus. Now, I feel like I would definitely get more enjoyment out of Legends EA coming out in a couple of weeks, because that's coming up. Because I watched my husband play Legends Arceus, and it just felt very bare bones to me. Yeah, Legends Arceus felt very bare bones to me, and it just felt very empty in a way. And it's like, I don't know, I just wasn't really a big fan watching my husband play it. And if like that's the case when I watch my husband play it, it's like I'm not gonna get, if I'm like sitting in my seat bored out of my mind watching my husband play a game, then it's not gonna be something that I would enjoy. Because like I'll watch him play Xenoblade. Watching him play Tears of the Kingdom was, you know, pretty decent. I don't think I would play it myself though. That's the thing. I don't think so. If you want to see Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on stream, sorry, you're gonna have to look elsewhere. I probably will not play either of those games on stream. I am too jaded by Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom would be like the closest one, but even then, I don't really think it matches like the way I play games. And I mean, like, I thought I wasn't gonna get any enjoyment out of X, but I have enjoyed it a lot because it's got a really good cast of characters. And you can do whatever you want, essentially. But you don't really get that with Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. And like, core gameplay wise, it seems fine. I am also very peculiar about right-handed Link. I hate right-handed Link. Like, there was legitimately no reason for Link to be right-handed in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Legitimately no reason whatsoever. So, I'm very jaded by that. Like, Twilight Princess, the Wii version, and Skyward Sword, those are the exceptions because those were built with motion controls in mind and majority of the people are right-handed. And with Twilight Princess, they just mirrored the entire game. They just mirrored the entire game, that's it. So, for the Wii version, Link is right-handed in the world of lefties, while originally he is left-handed in the world of righties. And Skyward Sword, from the beginning, was built with motion controls in mind. So, those games get a pass because of motion controls. But Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, legitimately no reason. Legitimately no reason. And I remember seeing someone said in an interview, I think Anuma said in an interview that, oh, the buttons are on the right side of the controller. That's why Link is right-handed. And that's the stupidest excuse I've ever heard. Stupidest excuse I've ever heard. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, no reason to make Link right-handed. I've seen people come up with, like, fan theories about why. Because, like, oh, he was trained to be a knight. They're trained to be right-handed, yada, yada, yada. But, like, that was a whole big character trait of Link. He's a left-handed guy. Like, dude, he's always been left-handed. Even back in the NES days. He's always been a lefty. Why are we changing that? Oh, because the buttons are on the right side of the controller. They've always been on the right side of the controller. Like, what kind of excuse is that? Legitimately no reason for Link to be right-handed. Legitimately none. Drives me insane. Hello, Deltora. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. It is the Tessa. I was in the middle of a rant. Because it bugs me so bad. That also bugs me so bad. Why is Mario getting all the goodies? We're also doing 40 turns. Even though I probably could have done a 50-turn board just fine. I just wasn't sure with Mario Party 3, because sometimes it can take a minute. I mean, if that's the case, I can do a short 10-turn board. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about like games I want to play on stream. There's like lots of options. There's lots of options I can do. It's like I got a Pokemon itch to do on stream, but I wouldn't know what to do. And I kind of want to do like a silly little challenge because I love silly challenges. That's not a Nuzlocke. I'm too jaded because my very first Nuzlocke, 28 deaths. I beat it with like 2 Pokemon left, but it was rough. It was very rough, and I did get redemption in my second Nuzlocke, which I essentially did both my Nuzlockes in Pokemon Shield. My second run was a lot better than the first one, but like I don't want to do a Nuzlocke. I'm too terrified. But I did 2 Monotype runs, in my life, not on stream, but in my life. I've done a Water type run. I've done an Ice type run. And also my game selection's a little limited, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. Which is very strange for me to not know what to do. But I'll get it figured out. I will get it figured out. And I'm sure a lot of people are playing Scarlet and Violet right now if they have a Switch 2 because the game runs a whole hell of a lot better than it ever did on the Switch 1, which is so sad. Because Scarlet and Violet are good games. They are good Pokemon games. It's just a shame that it came out on the Switch 1 with a bunch of graphical issues, performance issues, glitches. It was such a crying shame because it's one of the best stories in Pokemon, period. And that's saying something. I put it right below Black and White for best story because I think Pokemon Black and White have the best story in the entire series. And I'm not saying that because Black and White are my favorite Pokemon games. No, I'm saying that because I legitimately think they have the best, like, narrative. They have the best narrative in Pokemon. And yeah. And Scarlet and Violet are up there for best narrative. Like, there's no, like, overall, like, bad guy. Which sometimes you don't need that. But, like, the story, the characters, their stories overlapping with one another. And the whole finding your treasure and Area Zero. It's so good. It's so good. And I know people have written off Scarlet and Violet as bad games because of the performance issues on the Switch 1. And, like, I even said this from the get-go that Scarlet and Violet were good games. It's just, the performance issues suck. And it was so unfortunate. So, the Doofy Booty Nuzlocke. Doofy Booty. I'm so sad it died. I'm so sad it died in Blue's Nuzlocke. Because I know she suggested the name Sooty Booty, my Colossal. And Colossal won the game for me. But then Doofy Booty dies in her Nuzlocke. Aw, it's so funny. Hey Mario, what's up? So, but yeah, my available games are Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet, Let's Go Pikachu, and Brilliant Diamond. Those are my Pokemon game options that we have available on the Switch. I mean, again, I do have Legends Arceus, but I don't think I could make it entertaining because I don't think I would enjoy the game. So, Blue and Tessa's Soul Log, I've thought about that, but that's something that we need planned in advance. We need to plan that in advance. That would be really funny. That would be really funny. I've seen a few Soul Locks done. Plan it. I'll talk to her about it. I think she's busy with the HVAC guy. He ran away. How dare. But yeah, I do want to do like a silly little Pokemon challenge. Because it's like, I've got the itch to play Pokemon. Because the Pokemon itch comes and goes. Because there's times where it's like, I'm gonna play Pokemon. And I play Pokemon. And then I play Pokemon a lot, and then I get burnt out on it. Because before I did my Ice-type run, I wasn't gonna touch Scarlet and Violet for a while. But then it's like, if I was going to play, you know, Scarlet or Violet again, I would have to do like some kind of challenge run. And I did my Ice-type run, and I'm like, yes, this is great. And then, you know, Switch 2 came out, and it runs better, so, and Scarlet and Violet were kind of fun. So, but I'd also played Scarlet and Violet back to back when they came out. So I got very burnt out on it to start with. Yeah. So, they need a doctor to check that. Oh yes, the Pokemon itch can only be cured by playing Pokemon. But also, if I'm going to stream Pokemon, I'm going to have people come in wanting to trade with me. Because I got that message a lot with my second Shield Nuzlocke. So many people came in, it's like, hey, you want to trade? I'm like, no, I'm doing a Nuzlocke. I am not interested in a trade. I think I even like had it in like the title of my video, and they're like, hey, you want to trade? I'm doing a Nuzlocke. Like, excuse me? So I'm very well aware of that. Whee. But Pokemon is fun. Pokemon is fun, and I know I never take Pokemon super serious, because I want to have fun, and I just vibe, and I nickname my Pokemon silly things, like Wheeze. Wheeze is such an integral part to my team in my current Violet playthrough right now. Wheeze is so integral, and it's so funny to say that. It's like wheeze. Like, what do you mean a wheeze? What is a wheeze? Also, I have named a Flygon Das No Good, because when you see a Flygon coming at you, be like, oh, that's no good. Or a Garchomp oh shit, because when you see a Garchomp coming at you, you're gonna say oh shit. I tend to name my, I think specifically dragons. I have a weird naming scheme with specifically dragons. I do weird things like that. The Kingdra that I had in my water type of Y I played years ago. I think its nickname was Lesfa King Go. So when you read it, it's Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I am so stupid. I'm very stupid. And my Noivern is, why do you fly? Like, why do you fly? Because he's a bat. I came up with that in like 2 seconds. So yeah, my nicknames are one to behold. Years ago, back in 2014, when I played Heart Gold for the first time, because my husband it's like, hey, you should play Heart Gold, and so I did, and oh, it was fun. It was a fun time. I had a Feraligatr, Ampharos, Nidoqueen, Pinsir. That's 4, right? Feraligatr, Ampharos, Nidoqueen, Pinsir. I always forget one team member. What did I even have? God damn, I'm trying to remember what the hell my team was. If I think about the nicknames, I'll probably remember. Oh, a Togetic! Which I evolved in a Togekiss post-game. How could I forget? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. And then a Ho-Oh. I had a Ho-Oh. I used it on my team. I had Eucalyptus, the Feraligatr. Oxford, the Ampharos. I had Oxford, Ronalda, the Nidoqueen, Clyde, the Pinsir. Ludwig, the Togetic, and Ludwig the 2. That's Ho-Oh. So and it's like, you know, Ludwig the 2nd, you know, it's supposed to be read as the 2nd, but no, it's the 2, because like my husband had heard it from somewhere. He had heard it refer to that somewhere as the 2, and then it just stuck, and we just started calling Ludwig the 2nd just Ludwig the 2. So if you ever hear the 2, that's where it came from. It's like an inside joke almost. Or maybe I should just do a regular playthrough of something. Because like I've already played through Sinnoh, because when BDSP came out, my husband played through Brilliant Diamond. And he told me, if you want to play Sinnoh, just play Platinum. So we got it set up, because he had a copy of Platinum. So he had it set up, so like, yeah, just play Platinum. And I played Platinum, and it's one of my favorite art pieces that I've done. It is one of my favorite art pieces. It's one, I think I have it pinned to my Twitter. It's on my art page. Let me do a thing. It's on my art page. It's me and the female. What the fuck? Oh my god. This is bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, he ain't stealing my star anymore. This will be fine. Oh, he can't even steal a star. It's fine. What was I talking about? Yeah, my favorite art piece is me and my Platinum team. So I'm dressed as, like, you know, the pro tag of, you know, Platinum, the coat and everything, and I drew my team. It was a very fun team. Well, since that happened, Sarah there? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let me do this. And then let's go to, well, now that I'm in 4th. Let's buy it. Let's go Toad. I might be able to buy another lamp. I am. Okay. Okay. Just go down here. Get the red space, it's fine. So yeah, for my Platinum team, I had an Empoleon, a Gallade, Jolteon, Togekiss, Gliscor, and Weavile. Shit, I'm placing the log. I hate it. So, and I remember that because I did the art piece on it. Oh my god! Already, we're doing bad. Ah, I hate it. I hate it here. I don't know why I'm doing so bad with this. Why? Because I have to stare at it for so long before placing it. Ugh, I'm so bad. But yeah, I did a platinum team, and at the same time, my husband did a fire type run in Pokemon Sword. So I did a similar art piece with him and his fire type team. I know he had a Cinderace, a Charizard, an Arcanine. Shit, what else did he have? What did I? A Chandelure. I'm gonna look at my drawings here. Because it's a really good one. Ninetales. And a Torkoal. Yeah, he has Cinderace, Charizard, Arcanine, Chandelure, Torkoal, and Ninetales. Yep, it is definitely one of my favorite pieces I've done. So, yeah. I haven't drawn anything in a while, but I'm kind of in a headspace where there's a lot of like creative endeavors I want to do, but I am currently working on something right now. So once I get my current thing done, I'm going to move on to other things. And the current thing I'm working on now is the fan fiction from our 500 follower goal. So that's what I'm working on right now, because that's one, as soon as it's finished, we'll find a day to read it on stream. And as much as Wednesdays have become the fan fiction, it probably depends on when I finish it. I'm in chapter 9 right now, but it's gonna be like a big chapter. Chapter 9 is gonna be a big one. I'm just gonna let you know now. My best guess is it might be 14 chapters at max. I'm thinking max 14 chapters. So it's kind of what I'm thinking. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for this current story, because like all I've really said about it was it has Felix of Stray Kids. It's superpowers involved. There's a little bit of combat in it, but it's not combat centric. And I accidentally wrote Xenoblade. Shit. That's all I've really said about it. No, we're not gonna win this time. I goofed again. My god, you're so bad. You're so bad. I'm bad at the game, guys. I'm not that good at Mario Party. I've been lying to you this whole time. I'm not very good at Mario Party. Like, look at me. I'm in 4th place right now. I'm not good at Mario Party. Turn it on 35, 40. Yeah, I put it to 40 turns because I wasn't sure on the time, because I start later than right at 12. If I started right at 12, it wouldn't have been a big deal, but I started a little later because, yeah. And I know 50 turns generally takes 3 hours, but I've had Mario Party 3 games go up to like 4 hours, and it's like, I don't got that time. And I want to make sure I am done before 3:45 for sure, because I need to pick up my child from school. But we can do it. 5 stars behind. Big deal. Big deal. We can do it. So yeah, there's a lot of creative endeavors that I want to do, because like it's been a while since I've done any kind of art piece. It's been a while since, because like I want to kind of vamp up my setup, and not like set up like my layouts in a way, because I think it's about time to do that. Because like every now and then I want to like revamp the setup, like change colors, or do something. I kind of want to like, you know, revamp it in a way. And I know it's going to take me a while because of the way I have my costume changes saved. And it's for the dumbest reason too, because I could do it so much easier, but I have a drop shadow behind all the costume changes to make it pop a little bit. And the drop shadow doesn't look right if I don't have like a particular background behind it, or if I don't have like a background behind it. If it's just like transparent, it doesn't look right on top of everything else. So it's one of those things I am stupid picky about. So I know it's gonna take me a while if I want to kind of revamp the layout, but I've been wanting to do that for a while. But again, I have so many things I want to do, but I have other things I'm currently working on first, and I need to get those done first before I do anything else. So, but it's like, I'm not in a slump at all. Oh, it's a battle minigame, okay. Land on the bank again, let's do that, and work my way this way. Because I need to work my way off to the right. I need to do that. Alright. So, I am a busy person. Whee! And it's like, yeah, I don't have like a roadblock creatively. I just have so many pathways opening up for me right now. But it's like, I need to go on the path I'm currently on right now before I divert. Why are they so far ahead of me? That's ridiculous. Because, yeah, I'm working on a story right now, and I want to get that finished. And, like, I'm not in a rut at all. I have everything mapped up in my head. It's just a matter of, like, writing it down. So, and I tried to do that last night, but then Riley was up a bit through the evening with, she's got a pretty dry cough, and it, I think it spooked her a little bit. She had a big old coughing fit. But then we got that taken care of. We got that coughing fit taken care of. And she's in school now. Standard last 5 turns procedures. All red and blue spaces are doubled. If you land on the same space as your opponent, you get to duel them. I'll do that in a minute. I'm playing a lot of Mario Party 1. Go left or right. Nice. That's what I wanted. Goodbye. There we go. Alright, we're good. So, yeah. So at least, I know with the last fanfiction with Crowned by Chaos, that one I was kind of in a little bit of a rut with. Oh, you know what? Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Princess Peach, give me one of my stars back. Ta-da! So yeah, Crowned by Chaos, I was in a bit of a creative rut with that one, but I pushed through it, and I think the overall story turned out pretty good. But with this one, it started off kind of rough because I was trying to write something else, but then I'm like, I'm just gonna write, and this is what's happening. And I have it all planned out in my head. I've got it mapped out. It's just, again, filling in. Like, I have the outline. It's just filling in the blanks. The in-betweens, if you will. So, yeah. And what kind of sucks is, like, in terms of, like, creative endeavors, I don't really have any, like, story ideas after I Divine Intervention. Was that a good or a bad? I don't know. I have to Divine Intervention. Sometimes you gotta do that. Because I am bad at these puzzle games. There we go. Oh, Mario's doing good. Come on. Okay. Nice! I did it! I did the puzzle! Look at me go! Look at me go! I probably should take a break. Probably should, get up and stretch and do everything. So, it's the last 4 turns, but Mario has a Wacky Watch. He is probably going to use it, which probably some kind of divine intervention. It's a sign. So, we're gonna take a break, and plus the lawnmower is gonna go off any second now. So, we're gonna take a break. We're going to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll be right back. All right, here we are. Back. It's a party. I still want this jacket, IRL. I want to make this, like, sparkly rainbow jacket with purple. IRL. I legit want it. But alright, we're back. It's, Mario Party time. A comeback of the century incoming now. Comeback of the century. But yeah, just kind of thinking about, like, you know, creative endeavors. Yeah, I have a lot on my mind that I want to do. I don't have, like, any story ideas. I have more, like, art stuff I want to do. Because there's some art stuff that I want to do and I probably should do. Because I want to do a lot. And I just don't really have the time because, like, I'm focused on my story. Because, like, I don't want to... I would always do this before in the past where it's like, oh, hey, I want to do this. I'm going to do it now. It's like, oh, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it now. It's like, no, I need to actually focus and, you know, get all my bullet point stuff now. So it's like before I do anything creative endeavor wise, I need to get my fanfiction finished. I need to get it finished. And it'll probably happen if I, like, buckle down and do it, work on it. I could probably get it done before Halloween. Like, I feel that confident in it. Like, if I have a chance to, like, write a little bit, like, every day, or at least, like, Monday through Friday every day, then I feel confident I can get it done before Halloween. Will that happen, though? I don't know. So, it's just a big ol' up in the air thing. Oh god, I hate this one. I hate that one so bad! The X sucks. That's right, X's suck. I say as I've only ever had one boyfriend before meeting my husband, and we had dated for 4 months. It was like a little summer fling, and he broke up with me over Facebook Messenger. Yep, that happened. This is like 2011, I want to say. Yeah, it was like 2011 when this happened, and he broke up with me over Facebook Messenger. I was really upset about it. And then he immediately got together with someone else, and he is still with them. And they have one kid together now, I think. All I really know is whatever's on Facebook. That's all I really know. I don't go, like, looking for that information. It's just if it pops up on my feed, it pops up on my feed. Now, I do have a bad habit of, like, stalking on social media. I'll be upfront about this information. I do have a bad habit of, like, looking up people that I really shouldn't associate with anymore because my curiosity gets the better of me. And it's like I shouldn't want anything to do with these people, but it's like it's one of those where it just, like, I can't, you know. I try not to because all it does is bring up terrible memories. That's all it does. But it's like I shouldn't. But, like, in stuff with, like, that boyfriend I had in high school, lawnmower, then yeah, I literally don't care anymore. It probably depends on, like, context and how things ended. Like, if I'm the one that got cut off with, like, no rhyme or reason, or, like, if I'm the one that got, like, ghosted or dropped like nothing, then, what turn are we on? Okay. Then it's like I feel like innately I try to, like, look for closure. And even though that's not really, you know, a good thing to do. Okay. But I will, like, you know, look and dig, even though, like, I am definitely like in a better place than I was, you know, at the time the whole thing happened. But I still have a bad habit of like digging into things, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't, because I see a lot of people like, oh, if you have people stalking you, they're the ones that are weird. But it's like, I'm the one that got dropped for like literally no reason. Because it's happened like twice that I've been like, you know, blocked and cut off for literally no reason. Yeah, happened twice in my life. So, once with an old friend and once a year ago. By another supposed friend of mine. So, yeah, and it's like, I didn't do anything wrong. You know? Like, and it's like, as far as I know, I don't even know what I did wrong. I don't even know what I did half the time. And it really sucks, because, like, people are all like, yes, cut them off, queen. If they're disrespecting you, cut them off, queen. But sometimes, like, that's not really the case. I see it a lot in, like, TikTok comments. They hype people up like that. It's like, oh, if, like, in your relationship, oh, your husband, doesn't take out the trash immediately when it's full of divorce. And it's like, oh, your husband doesn't do the dishes, divorce. Like, oh, your husband just drops dishes in the sink and leaves it all messy, divorce. It's like, the littlest inconvenience just ends in divorce for these guys. And it's like, why are we doing this? No reason to do this. But yeah, it's like, yeah, like if someone disrespects you and like crosses boundaries, yeah, then draw a line, because I've had to do that a couple times. And I even did this on stream like a month ago? I think it was about a month ago. Because someone that I personally knew kept disrespecting me, and I drew a line, like on stream, live on stream for everyone to see. It was great. But yeah, like if boundaries get crossed, then yeah, but also it's like address it, you know? Like unless it's like super duper mega toxic, then address it first, see if you can hash things out verbally, and then like come to a conclusive end, see if the relationship is salvageable or not, and then go from there. Like with the thing that happened a year ago with an ex-streamer friend of mine, apparently, like from my knowledge, apparently I had said something disrespectful to them, or they took it as disrespectful. But like I had no idea, and they just like blocked me out of nowhere. I had no idea, and the shitty thing is they went to my husband and told him what they did. They went to him and not me, and that is a very cowardly thing to do. I'll just be upfront. Like if you have a problem with me, talk to me about it. Like if you are looking for like advice on like, hey, I need something here, then yeah, go to other people about it. But like, because the message they sent to my husband was kind of in the vein of like, Tessa said something very disrespectful, we had to block you too, I hope you understand. And my husband like found like the one social media site that he wasn't blocked and tried to dig for an answer, and the best he got was I was being disrespectful and quote unquote delegitimized things that they said to their viewers. And it's like, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Because I think I was playing Mario 64 at the time, because I think that was mentioned in that message from them to my husband. They're like, oh, I was popping in her Mario 64 stream to see what she was doing, and she was talking about me without saying my name, and she delegitimized everything I said to my viewers, and so I had to block her. And it's like, For one, what exactly did I say? What exactly did I say? And for two, why didn't you talk to me about it? Because I literally had no idea what they were talking about. Literally none. So, yeah, I literally had no idea what they were talking about because I was still, so my relationship with this person got rocky early last year, and I kind of distanced myself from that person like for a while. So I really had nothing to do with them for a while, because it's like, from my perspective, we were, you know, distancing ourselves from one another, and I was trying to work up the courage to reach out to them and message them, wanting to like officially like come to a conclusive end to our friendship. I was going to do that anyway. The control was taken out of my hand, honestly, because I was going to reach out to them at some point and be like, hey, listen, I've been thinking about this for a little bit, and like, I feel like we've drifted apart as friends. I don't think our friendship's going to work out anymore. So let's just, you know, be cordial and, you know, part ways. But no, that wasn't how it ended. It can never be that easy. So, yeah, and so throughout that, you know, distance, I had muted all notifications. 'Cause you can do that in Discord. You can mute all notifications, so you don't have to be alerted with an everyone tag. Because I've been a few Discord servers where I've had to do that. It's like, I still poke in occasionally on my own terms to see, you know, what's up, but you can mute literally everything. You don't have to be alerted with an everyone tag. So yeah, that's that. And it's like, I have never even seen anything in their Discord at all for a while, until, you know, and then I got, you know, blocked and banned, kicked from their Discords and everything. So yeah, and like, the shitty thing is, I wasn't even talked to about it. Like, if they had sent me a message like, hey, I didn't really like what you said about this thing because it, you know, it kind of contradicts what I told my viewers. If they just DM'd me, about it instead of just immediately blocking me, then we could have worked things out and maybe ended cordially. But no, it's not what happened. And apparently I'd also been disrespectful in other ways, but I don't really know how or why that happened. So, but yeah, but there's a reason I was distancing myself. Whee! And also, that friendship breakup not only hurt me, but it also hurt my husband too, because we had helped these streamers so much. We'd helped these people so much. It's one of those, we have a terrible track record, and it's like, me and my husband are very giving people. As I give you the lawnmower sounds of the angels in the heavens. We're getting deja vu. I'm also like testing the waters too. Standard last 5 turns procedures, all red and blue spaces are doubled. If you land on the same space as your opponent, you get to duel them. So yeah, not only did me and my husband are very giving people. We help out other people any way we can, and showing, you know, acts of kindness. We've done that to so many of our friends, and it's one of those, it's one of those where it's like, we don't do good just to expect good in return. We're not like that at all. We do good because it's what feels right to us. But it does come to a point when you give and give and give to people who only take and take and take. It goes so far, and then it's like, what? You've taken everything we've given you for granted. You've shown like no, like you're not thankful for all we've done for you. And there's several people in our lives that are like that. It's like we've given and given and given, only for the other person to not be very thankful for what they have. And with, you know, this ex-streamer friend, like, we have given them a lot. Like, my husband gifted like damn near 200 subs to their channel, all for it to just be thrown away at the drop of a hat because I said something quote-unquote disrespectful, and I don't even know what exactly it was. I had no idea what even was said. I had legitimately no idea. Let me just bump it to 20. You can do that. I swear. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, and he'd given like damn near 200 subs to their Twitch channel, and all for it to just be thrown away because there wasn't a conversation beforehand of things. So, and he's hurt. We're all hurt by that. And ever since then, he hasn't really given much to other people since then, because he got real hurt by that. Because people, you find the wrong people and they take you for granted. Legitimately. Why is she ahead of me? Why is she ahead of me? What the fuck happened? I'm getting pissed off now. Because I'm here pouring my heart out and Peach is stabbing it with a knife. Like, are you kidding me? Ugh. Yeah, my issues with the Switch 1 Pro controller still stand true with the Switch 2 Pro controller, in the fact that there are no notches in the stupid joystick, so I don't know what direction I'm holding the damn thing in. Because I don't want to have to look at the stupid stick to know what direction I'm going in. I want to just innately know. That's why I love the GameCube controller so much. And it's like, we do have one, but, and I could play N64 games with the GameCube, but, you can't open the suspend menu with a GameCube controller in, Switch Online, because it doesn't have a minus button. It doesn't have a minus button. Which is kind of sad, but whatever. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a plan. But yeah, like, we were seriously hurt by this. And it's like, you know, friendship's ending, right? And there's reasons to, like, drop someone and just block them and be done with it. There's reasons to, but, like, I am, like, a full believer in giving someone chances. Like, I'm, you know, big baseball fan, so 3 strikes and you're out. Sometimes I give more chances than that because I am way too nice. I am way too nice. So yeah, I'm very, like, too nice. I'm too nice. What the hell? I was in last place! This game's starting to piss me off. This game is starting to piss me off. Like, what do you mean I couldn't beat Peach and Popgun Pickoff because of the stupid controller? What do you mean Luigi stole a star from me in last place? What do you mean? Like, Peach is the easiest target to steal from. Why would you steal from me? I have nothing to do with this. I don't... Oh my god, I'm so pissed off at this game. This is what I get for pouring my heart out about my life lessons I have learned throughout the years. It just gets, this is what I get for like showing my heart, wearing my heart on my sleeve. It just gets stabbed, man. It just gets stabbed. What are we doing here? Item shop. I need this, but it's like, what turn are we on? 37 out of 40. Because we went back in time. We went back in time. Oh my gosh, your lines are long. I can imagine. I can imagine. Mission failed? What mission did you fail? What happened? Yeah, I'm just like pouring my heart out of like, you know, stories of my past friendships. And then everything just goes to shit. Maybe this is just a sign. Maybe this is a sign. I need to just be over and done with it. But also it's like, it's stuff that affects me. And with my stories, I hope I can help someone out someday. You know? Like, hey, this shitty thing happened to me in my friendships. Hopefully this doesn't happen to you. Or like, here's a way to cope. Game makes us mad. Throw it out the window. If you have anxiety, throw it out the window. Self-hatred, out the window. That thing that reminds you of your ex and heartbreak, out the window. Oh, we're pushing him into it. No, don't do that. Nice. I needed those monies. But yeah, it's just the fact that I have experienced someone just blocking me just to end the friendship or whatever, it's happened twice in my life. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. I have had terrible friends in the past. Because again, like me and my husband are giving people, but then like, you know, we give to many people who all they do is take, and we give, then it gets tiring. It gets so tiring not to see any reciprocation. And also, fun fact with this ex-streamer friend, my husband volunteered to be a mod for them at a time where they desperately needed VODs, especially for their community days, and they said no. Well, no, they didn't say no. They never gave him an answer, and they never modded him. And they had problems with modding during their community days, and that's why he volunteered. He would have been a reliable person to keep chat in line, but no, they never gave him an answer. They never gave him an answer. Which is equally as frustrating. I hate that it gets rid of the reversal in a way. So yeah, that's another thing. And it's like, I don't know what they're doing now. I mean, I kind of half-assed know what they're doing now. Because again, I have a terrible habit of looking up people that I shouldn't. But yeah, I know I had went to their stream to find their emo prefix like a while back, because their emote showed up a lot in my chat right after it happened, and it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. I had to do something. But she's going backwards. It's funny. HVAC guy said he can't make it out today. I still had to go anyway because I had a package coming. There were spider webs inside my car, which means somewhere in my car there was an alive spider, and I had to drive with that knowledge. Got to house, only one thing from the order was there. Went in, AC is definitely not working. Thermostat was reading 26 degrees Fahrenheit, but it was hot and muggy. There was like no AC on, even though I could actively hear it running. That's crazy. Are you sure it wasn't on Celsius or something? That's crazy. Because like a 26 degrees makes me think it might have been on Celsius. I don't even know what the conversion is, but Celsius makes sense for today. But like, what? Like, what? That's so weird. That is so weird. So yeah, life lesson. If you are, you know, in a relationship or friendship, just whatever, relationship, romantic, platonic, family, and you're the one giving and giving and giving and not getting anything back, it's time to kind of rethink who you have surrounded yourself with. So there you go. There you go, there's a... couldn't get him. At that point I was like, I'm going home and watching Tessa. Priorities. Priorities. I'm also losing right now. Everything has gone to shit. Because of a chance time. You know, maybe that makes the most sense why Luigi stole my star. Because Luigi was the one who gave Peach 3 of my stars to her. And I have to really buckle down and figure out a plan here. It said F. I thought Celsius too, but it had an F on it. Unless it was saying I got bad grades in thermostat. Damn, don't you hate it when you get bad grades in thermostat? I shouldn't have skipped that class. I shouldn't have skipped Celsius that day. Ugh. Rude. Steal from... What are you doing? What are you doing? What is happening? Why? Why? Everyone's against me. I didn't do jack shit. I'm not even pressing the button because he's gonna steal all my money anyway. What the hell is this? I'm in 4th. I am in 4th place. Why is everyone stealing from me? I am in dead last. Dead last. Why is everybody stealing from me? I didn't do anything to anybody. In fact, everyone's been targeting me this whole time and I didn't do anything to anybody. Ah! Dude, what? Oh, nice. I'm gonna pause strat this. I don't care. I'm gonna pause strat slap down. Because I want money. It's 30 gold. Is it even worth it at this point? I don't know. I might not. I hate my life. I hate my life. Mario Party 3 is supposed to be relaxing for me, and this is nothing but. Mario just pressed it as soon as it popped up. This is so rigged. This is so rigged. Oh my god. I just let it all out. I want to cry. I legitimately want to cry even though I'm laughing. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Like, even got an extra 5 turns and like, there's legitimately nothing I can do. I have no money. I don't have any items to use. I have a skeleton key. And I don't have any money because I could go see Boo, but I can't. Because I don't have money. This is so ridiculous. I hate it here. I hate it here. Man. And I can't even get... I mean, we have plenty of desserts here. We got baby cakes. We have those Reese's cookies that aren't even, like, real good anyway. They're just glorified peanut butter Oreos. But when the girls spent the weekend at their grandmas. It was homecoming week last week for that town, and they took the girls to the homecoming parade, and they made out like bandits with all the candy from the parade, but we stashed the candy so a certain Allie and or Riley wouldn't get into them without our knowledge. But they're stashed in a location that I can't even get to. Yeah, I can't even get to this candy stash. Cause it's above where we keep our vacuum in like a closet in our back room. And yes, I know, I am short. I am small. But it's in like the top part of the closet, because there's like the closet part and there's like a little top cabinet of like extra stuff in there. It's up there with like the top part extra stuff, and I can open the door, that's about it. I can't put anything in there, I can't take anything out. And that's where that candy stash got put, and I can't reach it without like a step stool or something. But if I can acquire a step stool, the kiddos can, and Allie probably would be able to reach that faster than, you know, Riley would. She's back up to 7 stars. This is ridiculous. All because of a chance time from earlier. I could have reset. I 100% could have reset it. But no, I'm like, I've got a plan. We can figure this out. And then nothing got figured out because everyone else just attacked me for no reason. Mario 100% could have stolen Peach's star, but no, he didn't. Luigi could have 100% stolen Peach's star, but he didn't. Man, this is what bullying feels like. This is how I felt in my previous friend group I was in. This is how it felt. It really felt like I was the odd one out a lot of the time. Now here I am pouring my heart out again. I want some candy, but I can't reach it. Oh, I'm so sad. Man, this is kind of how I felt in that previous friend group I was in with some other streamers, cause man, it just didn't feel good, B. It just didn't feel very good, cause I really felt like I was the odd one out and I was bringing everyone down. And, it really felt like I wasn't welcome, cause, there was an event, a month and a half ago. Not a month and a half ago, a year and a half ago. I don't have money. I don't have anything. What can I do with this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wish I can get there. I want the chance time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blue space. I need like a hidden block star. I need a hidden block star to even have a chance at winning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's my best chance at a hidden block star because they won't show up on blue spaces that are possible star spaces. They will not show up. Last ditch effort. Nope. Well, I've lost. I have 0 chance of winning. Because I lost that duel against Peach because apparently my controller fucked up and I can't. Ugh, I hate the smoothness of joysticks. I hate it. I want little notches to put shit in. I want notches to put my joystick in so I know what direction I'm going in. So I know if I'm going up, down, left, right. I want to know. I want to know and it won't tell me. I've had that problem so many times in these games. It's insane. Dang it. It's fine. But yeah, there was an event, and it was like a, you know, one-on-one races, and then it was like a 4-way race for the semifinals, and then ending in a 1v1 of a race of a game. So it was supposed to be like a little nice little competition, and I made it past the first round, and in the semifinals, it was like a race to the second Bowser fight in Mario 64, which was my first real experience with Mario 64, was learning speedrun strats. And behind the scenes, like, the event itself ended very well, you know, it was a success. But the behind the scenes was where it felt really shitty. Because they brought in, they were, you know, para streamers, and both of them made it to the semifinals, and but they brought in like 2 other people for like commentary. And it's like, oh, me and, you know, the other person, we were like, yeah, if, you know, you guys win first and second, then if you guys win first and second, then we can probably stick around for commentary. And they said no. The hosts of the event said no. And the way it was set up, one of me, and like either me or the other person that wasn't like part of that, you know, the stream host, if one of us got, you know, didn't win, then one of us had to drop out of the call. But like the way it was set up, only one person had to drop out of the call. And oh, I would have gotten the coin star had he not done that. I had the possibility of winning it, but nope. Nope. I hate everything here. But yeah, only one person was going to have to drop out of the call, and it was more than likely going to be me, because the other person was a favorite to win, and the one half of the host was like a favorite for second place. So no matter what, only one person was going to have to drop out of the call, and it was going to be me. And it felt so alienating. And then after that, I distanced myself. It was after that. And I've seen, you know, some of them here and there, but like, that experience felt so alienating. It's like, you really couldn't allow me to stay and watch and help commentate the finals. Like, you really couldn't have done that? Like, only one person left, and it was going to be me. I bet you if it was the other person, they would have let them stay, probably. But no, it was me, and it felt so alienating. And that's kind of what this freaking board was such a metaphor for. Because, like, man, everyone attacked me. So, yeah. I am very thankful I have found way better friends that wouldn't even think about doing that to me. So, yeah, lesson learned. How dare we want Tessa. Are you going till 4? Are you gonna end soon because the game ended? I can start streaming anytime if you are, otherwise I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end. Give me 1 second. I want to end on some kind of win. I want to end on some kind of win, so I'm just gonna pop into the minigame room real quick. Because I want to play my favorite minigame. And we're gonna beat up Mario. Because I can. Works me. I need you to set up. No worries. We're all good. Yeah, beat up Mario. But yeah. I've had terrible luck with friendships. We're gonna skip the rules. Vine with me is my favorite minigame. Like, I will give 10-second head start. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll give you 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's go. Hey, look at this. I love Vine with me. This is my favorite. This is great. I love everything about this. Whee! Yep. And bada bing, bada boom. Like, look at that. Like, 15 to 20 second head start. Hell yeah. I can't do that with super hard computers. I can't do that, but do it again. I don't care. I love this minigame. I can do this all day. I've done it before when I was younger. But yeah, I have had plenty of friendships that have ended very poorly, and I have felt very alienated. And I think, like, a lot of it is, like, my personality is, like... I wouldn't say malleable. It's very flexible, I guess you can say. Wow. It's very, like, flexible in a way where I can kind of pick and choose what sides of myself I want to show to other people, or, like, to these people that would, like, fit in with, like, them. But there are very, like, a select few people that get to see everything. You know, like, if I'm talking sports with someone, yeah, I can talk sports with someone. If I'm talking video games with someone, yeah, I can talk video games with someone. You know? Or it's like, hey, we can, you know, talk about kids in school and stuff. Like, yeah, sure, but, like, not very many people get to see, like, all sides, so... But yeah, that was just a really horrible experience, especially, like, more back-end stuff, because I got blindsided in a way, because it was a Ocarina of Time race, a race to the Master Sword. And they were like, hey, do you guys want to do this? And everyone's like, yeah, cool. And then for me, because I don't half-ass anything, I started practicing immediately. I'm going to snooze those. I started practicing immediately, and I had some stress because they're like, oh, glitchless. So I looked up glitchless rules. And I, you know, followed everything, and then later on, they're like, yeah, you can't save warp. And that was an integral part of my strategy. It's like, yeah, you can't save warp. And that threw off my entire plan. Oh, I was gonna skip that! So, yeah, but I was the only one that affected. So, a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, it was not planned very well on the back end. It absolutely wasn't. Yeah, it absolutely was not planned very well on the back end. Like, again, the event itself, like, performance-wise, you know, day of performance, like, it was a success. And it's like, I'm not gonna take that away from them, but, like, the back end stuff, it was awful. It was so awful. I felt so targeted and so alienated throughout that whole experience. So... and... boop. Soul Lock, yeah, it's essentially a two-player Nuzlocke. I'll kill him! Blue's got a gun. But, yeah, a Soul Lock is... okay, for example, you and me, we pick a Pokemon game, and we go through it together at the same pace. But the, you know, Nuzlocke rules, first encounter Pokemon. For a Soul Lock, are the Pokemon that we find for our encounters are linked together. So if one of them dies, they both die. So, like, say we... Soul Lock, say Brilliant Diamond or something, because I know we both have those games. Our starters that we would pick, they would be linked together. So, like, if my starter dies in my game, your starter would die. So yeah, Soul Lock is essentially just a two-player Nuzlocke. And it could be really, really fun and really stressful, I think, because it's like, oh, I'm so reliant on your Pokemon and you're reliant on my Pokemon to stay alive. But it would be really, really fun. Whee. Nice, we skipped it. Whee! I'm having so much fun with this minigame. I think we should nickname our Pokemon after the soul-locked partner. Like, if you have a Turtwig and I have Piplup, my Pip is named Turtwig, yours is named Piplup. That would work. Also, give it the same exact nickname. That would also work, too. Like, our starters are both named, like, Bob or something. I only say that because I have named a starter named Bob before. So, like, give it, like, the same nickname so there's, like, no confusion on what Pokemon are linked together. Bob Hype. Fork Hype. You don't believe in Fork. You didn't anyway. I'm still really sad I haven't found any shinies in Scarlet and Violet yet. I'm so sad I haven't found any shinies. Alright, I think this will be... I'll do this run and then one more and I think we'll be good. I think I've gotten it out of my system to just obliterate Mario in a minigame. This is why I want Vine with me so bad, is because I'm so good at it. And I love it, because I can just sit here and do this all day. Whee! Do the Voltorb made me feel- oh god, poor Tessa. I just forked too harshly. Yes, you did. It's Limbos! Hello, hello! Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I am getting my revenge on, Mario here because my ass got totally kicked in Mario Party. And it's like, oh, Tessa's so good at Mario Party. She never loses. I do lose occasionally. I do lose sometimes. It is not out of the ordinary. It's kind of a metaphor for how shitty my past friendships have been, but I have better friends now, and we're great. Oh, goodness. Alright, we're good. We'll go back to the map. So I do have ads coming up too, so I wanted to try and prevent that. I'll snooze them again. Liam! Makes me sad too without saying too much. All I can say from the outside looking in is I respect all parties involved. I would not be convinced into disassociating with anyone, including you. And if there's ever a situation where someone mutual who I'm close to is being swayed to distance themselves, I try to prevent that. Yeah, and it's like, all I am saying from my perspective is my experiences and what has happened to me personally. I don't say these to convince other people, like, oh, they're a bad person, don't follow them. Or it's like, oh, they're shitty people, don't do that. It's like, I wouldn't do that. It's like, I have my own thoughts and feelings, of course, and how I was treated. But I wouldn't be like, oh, don't go follow them, unless it's like, I know they did something illegal. Like, unless I know they did something illegal, I wouldn't be like, don't follow this person. Like, because people have autonomy to follow and support whoever the hell they want. It's up to them. I literally do not care. All I'm saying is I give my side of the story. I give what happened to me directly. You know, that's all I really say. So, and like, I'm sure some people know who I am talking about when I express my past friendship stories. And I mean, again, if you still support them and you know who they are, I don't care. You know, it's awesome, you know, because people like what they like. It doesn't matter to me. So, yeah. Yeah, it's like, unless something super egregious or illegal happened, then I wouldn't be like, oh, don't follow this person. But like, I know there's a lot of like other like people that I know have done like some shady shit. Even this like big streamers, there's people that have egregiously done super illegal things, and it's like people still follow them. It's like, you know, whatever. But I'm not one to tell you like, hey, don't follow this person because they were mean to me one time. I wouldn't do that. I've seen Blue commit war crimes against birds. Hello, Jade. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. All right. But yeah, I am personally trying to distance myself from this person, but sometimes it's like there's a like a weird, not necessarily a hope, but like I cling on to the false hope of like closure one day, and I don't ever think it's going to happen. And I just personally need to accept that, because I am terrible about like hanging on to things, you know, especially when it was out of my control. But anyway, that'll be it for today. Blue, I hope you're ready to go, because I am ready to raid. Today is Tuesday. I don't know what games I'm gonna play Wednesdays and Fridays, so tomorrow is very up in the air. I could find a game to start, like a short little game to start. Or I could just find something to vibe with. I don't know. Or I might just go back to Xenoblade. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Blue, quick, panic! So I'll look through my game library and see what is up in the world. So I'll figure out what we can do for Wednesdays and Fridays. And then Thursday, I might come back to a Mario Party 3. I don't know. We'll see. We're vibing. I might come back to Mario Party 3 for revenge and get that win. But, yeah, that'll be Thursday. And then Friday, I don't know. Again, we can... Blue Live? There you are. All right. We're gonna go raid Blue. She's awesome. Lion Queen. We love her. One of my best friends. I felt that heavy on the holding on for too long. Yeah. Because, like, this friendship ended over a year ago, and there's still just, like, a tiny sliver that's, like... Maybe, but no, I don't think that maybe will ever happen, and I just gotta accept it. But yeah, I felt that so hard. Yeah. But sometimes I go looking at people and seeing how shitty their lives are, and it kind of makes me feel better about myself in a way, because I feel like, damn, my life ain't that bad. Oh, does that make me a bad person? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not bothering anybody. But, yeah. Tomorrow, I don't know. We're just vibing. Yeah, I'll look through, like, a lot of the games that we have, and we'll see what's going on. We could just be vibing with whatever I want. May not finish it, but, yeah, I'll look through all the games we've got, Switch games on online, Nintendo Classics, my Wii games. Who knows? We'll see all my available games I can stream, and we'll go from there. But yeah, Tessa good people. Aww. Such a sweet and funny person, LMAO. I say as you say, I love seeing mean people do shitty. Because it makes me feel better about myself. It's like, man, my life ain't that bad. I know comparison is the thief of joy. Sometimes it's like, I know certain people in my life. There's people in my life that I know they have been through some shit, and they are still going through some shit. But these are people that constantly have the victim mentality and constantly are just so negative. Because it's like, they will complain and complain and complain about lots of problems in their life because they want to stay the victim, and they will never solve their problems. Those people bug the shit out of me. They just constantly complain without doing a damn thing about it because they just want to stay in that victim mentality. But anyway, this question of the day, what's a chill game you like to play? Mario Party, but then I got real mad. I got real mad and yelled so hard. But just kind of sit and do things. Mario Party, Mario Kart. Especially Mario Kart World. It's so fun. The free roam is so fun. You can just, that's a real sit and chill type vibe. And you can like test out different vehicle combinations and characters, and it's so fun. FNAF, nice. Kingdom Hearts, Wanda Gamelon. Wonderful, wonderful games. The Birth of Self-Joy, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Dragon Age, ooh, Dragon Age, nice. yeah, I think Blue does have ads written right now, but it's fine. We're gonna go raid Royal Blue. She is awesome. Lion Queen. Best friend. The wife that my husband just gave me away to. I still remember that. It was so funny because it's like, I think both of them were in chat one day and I was like, Blue was like, she's gonna be my wife now. And I'm like, no, Vegeta wouldn't let that happen. And I was just like, not even looking at chat. I was just talking like, yeah, Vegeta wouldn't dare give me away. He wouldn't do that. I'm his wife. He wouldn't even think about that. And then I look in the comment and he already did. It's like, yeah, you can have her. The wife my husband gave me away to. Yep, that happened. Blue persuasive. Yeah, and now Blue has a ton of wives. Midwestern goodbye. Yeah, I do need to leave in like at least 5 minutes, so I need to pick up Riley from school. She'll be in her jammies because it was pajama day at school. I do. Nice. Whoa. Whoa, nice. Because of that, we're gonna go I do nice raid, please. We're gonna go with that. Because we have manners. We always say please. We always say please. I do nice. Raid, please. I'm going to add this emote to it. I'm gonna add my singing emote to it because it's I do nice. If you are subbed to me, you can use my emotes. If you are not subbed, you can use whatever emotes you want to add to that. But yeah, we're gonna go to Blue. Mondays are Xenoblade Chronicles X. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Mario Party. And Wednesdays and Fridays are gonna be a fun surprise. So thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out. And we will see you next time.